Realty Brokers, this is Timothy King, and I want to show you another thing in January of 2022. One of the things that you can do when you're looking for tax records, and especially if you're wanting something that looks really good to show clients. And what you do, instead of going to what I've showed, instead of going to the AR County data, you can go to your Carmels account. Go to your MLS, your Carmels account, log into your Carmels account, and on the very front page, then go to tax. Go up here to this tax feature, and this tax feature, then click on that, and you'll need to go over to the right hand side over here, Crs Data Tax Search, over here on this right hand side. Go there and click that, and it brings up this MLS tax suite by Crs Data. So you can type in anything there, and I don't know, let's just pick one. I don't know what the 1207 Rock Creek was, but there it is. So there's 1207 Rock Creek Drive in Benton, Arkansas. That's a house that I was showing a client here a week or so ago. And so I went here, and the benefit to this over the AR County data or the ACT Data Scout is that this report will give you the size dimensions of the real estate lot. So you can see that this leg is 142 feet, the backside 174 feet, down to the cul-de-sac 140 feet, and then it makes the little curve around the cul-de-sac and over. So, and it kind of gives you an imprint of the house, and you can zoom in and log in. You can click this and actually zoom in a little bit closer and even show the house like that and print that. See if it does it go. Oh, it goes back to search. I can go back to this and I can select it again. So that puts me back to, well, it's back to the same view. Oh, actually, if you click that again, it goes back to the double. Shows the front of the house, shows the map of the house. Well, with this publication, when you print it out, let me do a print, and let me go to a print to PDF, color, and let me print this to a PDF, and so it prints it like that, and then let me go look at that publication. Let me find that again. Downloads, and then rock. There it is right there. So when we bring it back up, then it's interesting that when you print it out, it looks better than this when it's printed. It actually gives your name, the logo of Realty Brokers, your name up here, and so it identifies the report with you as the agent. So so that's kind of the way that works. It's really pretty when you print it out, especially in color. Looks really nice. So I wanted to show you guys that on the Crs Tax Data. Again, you're going to find that up here at the tax, up here, and go across to Crs Data Tax Search. This is really good for pretty much the whole state of Arkansas. You can Pulaski and Saline. If you don't have your county put in here, it's probably not going to find it for you. So, but you can type in an address. I think you can take these out, put in an address, and what is that? Martin Luther King. No results found. I know that there's one up there in what is that county up there? Benton or Washington County, where Fayetteville? Is that where it is up there? Is that where that street is? Let's see. I probably don't have it right. Yeah, it is. There you go. So you have to put in the county you're looking for, and there's Martin Luther King in Fayetteville, Arkansas. So it's really nice statewide that you can use this Crs Tax Data Tax Search. That's one of the features of your MLS. Another feature of your MLS that you need to know about is something called calculators. Calculators is right here. Calculators, if you click on that, it's going to take you to this page, and you'll notice it says buyers, 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 and buyers. And there's one that doesn't say buyers, and guess who that's for? For sellers. Now, I don't know why it doesn't say seller net proceeds, but it doesn't. Anyway, so here's a cost estimate for FHA, VA cost estimate, conventional loan cost estimate, cash, RDA, rural development loan. But anyway, these are all buyer's cost estimates for these different kinds of loans. And this net proceeds, it can work for buyers or sellers, but I use it a lot when I list a home. I use it a lot for the sellers. So you can put in a house, a price of $250,000, and tab down, and new loan amount. I usually leave these loan amounts alone because that can change. I take the interest rates out, prepayment. I just don't deal with the loan information. That's something that the lender does, in my opinion. I don't want to put myself out there because someone will try to hold you to it. Someone will say, but you said it was only going to cost me this much. And so then they try to make you feel bad about it. So you can put in this, your 6% real estate fee, amount of buyer's closing costs. Well, maybe the seller is paying $5,000 for the buyer. Title policy, that is going to be figured on this $2 per 1,000, $6 per 1,000 if no loan. That's the title policy. Attorney's fee, $20, leave it there. These are closing cost fees that the title company normally charges. And this is figured off of the sale price. This $250,000, it'll just automatically generate the average number. Termite inspections normally around $300. A survey, they're guessing at $325. If you know better, if it's a bigger tract of land, then change that. If it's costing more, change that. Repair allowance, maybe they're asking for $500 in repairs, and you can put that in there. Home warranty, $700, for a home warranty. Appraisal fee, again, that's the lender. Annual taxes, don't know what those are at the moment. We'll leave that up to the title company. And then this revenue stamps, it's figured off this $250,000 at $1.65 per $1,000. So it's 250 times $1.65 comes out $412.50. The closing fee is typically $4.95 typically per 1,000. So $1237.50. And then there's other things like well septic, underwriting. Again, these are banking or lender cost, and I usually don't try at all to have any kind of lending cost. I try to just show our agents or our clients what it's going to cost them estimated. You'll notice this, it says up here, this estimate is prepared by, and a lot of times I will highlight that estimated. When I send it to someone, I will capitalize the word estimated in every way in the world. I don't want them to think they're going to walk away with this much money when they got to pay off a loan or whatever. This is just the average closing cost fees and the real estate fee. they'll have to find out from the title company the settlement sheet, a more accurate estimated closing. But this is kind of what they can expect. Listing the house or sale price at $250,000 and kind of average numbers, they'll walk away minus the closing cost, minus the other items. They might walk away with $224,000 or probably less once they pay their taxes and whatever else is due, not paid. Prorations, you know what prorations are. Prorating up to the day of closing. Prorations on taxes and other fees include the day of closing, just so you'll know. All right, so there is what they call a net proceeds. And again, you're going to find that in this calculators section. Calculators, right here in the big blue middle part. There's some other things. Brokers, I can pay bills online by clicking this button. That's just for me, the broker. And there's other forms like the residential form that can come up, and some agents like to fill these things in. Like if we ever have a transaction assistant, you could fill these things in, and then they would know how to input the information into the MLS. And some brokerages don't allow the agents to input the information in the MLS. We still do. We may get to the point to where we do all that for the agents. That would be a nice thing. That's what I'd like to happen. Just takes support staff and just takes money, right? Everybody getting enough revenue, cash flow happening. Rules and regulations. If you want to know what the rules and regulations with Carmel's is, there it is. You can read that. And there's some advanced classes. Here's some classes on HomeSnap, CMAs, and other free classes that you can sign up for. Here's some monthly stats that you can look at. January of 2022. Somehow I got an error message. My internet's been kind of wonky today. So anyway, there it is. Don't know if that's coming up. Could be their website, maybe not mine, not my internet. Supra lockbox key, that'll take you to the Supra site, and up here's the agent login. If you have a Supra agent login, if you own your own Supras, you can go here and log in. That's how you get to that site. MLS area, if you're really struggling, need to know the MLS area, there's a whole map with the numbers of the MLS areas. Another way to look up the MLS area is just look up another home, search for a home that's sold or active on the same street, or just right there in the same really close area, and it'll tell you. There'll be 20 houses pop up, and it'll be area 015 or 005 or 017. You can find your list that way. And newsletter, let's see. Yep, there is a newsletter. It looks like it's pretty current, and you can read the Paragon newsletter. So a lot of people just ignore this middle part here. It actually is extremely helpful to pay attention to. Here's also some more classes, and if you need help, here's some HomeSnap and Paragon after hours, and the help numbers. Over here on the Market Monitor, kind of interesting looking at that. You can look at expireds and see, what's expired. If there's something in your area of expertise that is expired, you might want to get on the phone and call them. I can show you one-on-one. I can show you how better to look that up and find that. So there's a Lawson Road for $750,000. Pretty nice little house. Kelly Wee looks like has not relisted that house on time. That's a lot of money for a house. How many acres do they have? 26 acres. So there you go. All right, guys, I hope that helps out. That's more about the caramels, and I don't want to run this any longer. So I will talk to you later, and I hope y'all have a great time. God bless, and I'll be making more videos, hopefully to help you guys out. Take care. And by the way, if you want one-on-one, if you want to get together one-on-one or 2x2, or if you want to get together on certain classes, hey, I'd be glad to organize some fried chicken from Popeye's Chicken down the street or something, and feed you lunch and set up the big screen, and we'll go step by step and be glad to help you out and be glad to train you one-on-one at any time. All right, guys, take care. God bless. Bye-bye.